This is Josh from HHVtv.com. I'm here at the Beat 94.5 right now. I'm sitting here with a legendary hip hop artist. Actually, this guy can do anything. He gets himself in, if it's music, he's doing it. He goes by the name DJ Flipout. What's up, man?
What up? How you doing?
Not too bad. I just want to, I want to catch up on it. I know you've been in the game for a very long time, and you are a legend for sure. What are you doing on the set when you're here?
Right now, so I'm gonna say the date because it could change because that's radio. It's what is it? October 2010. Oh no, we're in November. Sorry, 2010. I'm doing the Traffic Jam. That's the only show I'm doing right now. It's 5 to 6. It's the most listened to hour on radio, I think, besides the morning. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now. I used to do about 11 hours of mix shows a week with Jay Swing on the weekends, hosting those weekend shows, and of course Straight Goods, which was our hip hop show, which we've been doing in one shape or form since like 1994. But that was all canceled in January of this year. So since January 2010, I've been doing the Traffic Jam with Holly Conway and Jasmina on the Beat 94.5.
Let me know. A couple months back, there was a Red Bull Freestyle battle that happened here in the city, and you came first. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Red Bull Freestyle, I think it was the 4th annual one. The contest actually started in Vancouver, only Vancouver, and it was just an idea. I think Kenny Mack at Red Bull had the idea, and I entered actually the first year. I got second to Matt the Alien. Matt the Alien, of course, one of the best DJs ever. He's up in Whistler all the time. So the second year, the following year, I think DJ Headspin won, and I think the following year P Love won, and it became nationwide, Canada-wide, and then and I hosted those 2 other years. So I was in it the first year, I hosted the 2 other ones, then I decided to go into it because it looked like so much fun. Oh, yeah. It was at the Commodore. It was like a rock concert. It was really, really dope. So the 4th year I entered and I won, and that was last year. No, that was this year. That was this year. Okay. Basically. But now what I'm trying to say is not only is it national, but it's international, and I think there's a World Finals in Paris. I don't know if it happened yet or it's about to happen, but it's pretty huge. So it started from one little thing and then became a worldwide phenomenon, and people like Jazzy Jeff are super stoked on it, and all types of dudes are really getting down on it. It's kind of changed. The idea of it's changed since the beginning. It used to be like 3 styles, incorporated party rocking, but now it's become a pretty serious deal.
And Primo was here last week, and you had the you opened up for the show. I mean, how do you feel about working with like legends in the game like that?
That's kind of crazy. I mean, it's pretty insane. It's really fun. When they made the changes at the station, Jay Swing ended up getting the job of talent booking at Donnelly nightclubs. So he's actually the one in charge of bringing like Das FX and Smith & Wesson and Pete Rock and Ali Shaheed. These are all, and Rakim. He's in charge of. It was his idea to bring all these guys to town. So that's Jay doing his thing, and it's not really like I'm his homie, so I get to open. It's just like we've been doing it for a long time. Premier's been here before, and we actually did an in-depth interview with him at the old beat stations. He hung out with us for like a long time, and that was when he was working with Christina Aguilera and stuff like that. And Pete Rock has been to Vancouver before. When the beat was still the 100% hip hop station, he sat in on the old school lunch time, and I DJ'd in front of Pete Rock. That was crazy. Like it was like 7 years ago. But shit like that it's always dope, because what's dope about it is it brings out a crowd that is like the same as me. You know what I mean? It's hard to find like a good hip hop crowd in Vancouver on the regular. If you go to Toronto, there's so many people, like the age range is so wide that still knows all their hip hop stuff. Yeah. But in Vancouver, when you have those dope shows, when Premier's here and when Pete Rock's here, I just play all East Coast hip hop. I don't have to worry about the dance floor. I don't have to worry about anything. People just want to hear that stuff. And when Ali Shaheed Muhammad came, I played some more up-tempo stuff because I know he likes just the parties. He was in Lucy Pearl and stuff. So I played a lot of R&B, even played like, Kid Cudi and David Guetta Memories and stuff, all type of range. And the crowd, it was a good vibe. And when Collie Buds came, I got to play all dance hall set. So the night's called Straight Goods Thursdays. So, I feel like I've paid my dues to be able to open for that, because it's me and Jay, and we're doing our thing. You know what I mean? One of the best opening gigs I ever had though was for Grandmaster Flash at Pop Opera, and that was dope. Because I got like a do not playlist from him. Oh, really? Because he has like jams that it was serious business, and I got to interview him before on the phone. So that was awesome. I've interviewed Africa Bambaataa at the Beat Studios too. We have like a Africa Bambaataa hip hop special we have together. I interviewed Kool Herc here at the Beat Studios too. But that interview, it was weird because he wasn't really talking into the mic, so it was hard to edit. But anytime anyone wants to ask me anything about anything, like they should, because I suck everything in. You know what I mean? I absorb everything, and I got dudes hitting me up on Facebook. Yo, remember this song in '96? It was Cardinal. It was my buddy Chatio Tree Trunk. He just Facebooked me. He's like, yo, do you know this song by Cardi and Red One, Make It Happen remix? And I'm like, I think I remember. I could call Chemo, and maybe Chemo has it. So I'm at your disposal, guys. Like anything you need to know from '90s hip hop on, like let me know. I'll help you.
Well, I want to change up a little bit here. I want to ask about AMP real quick here.
AMP as a music group is pretty well not happening anymore. Niltron, who's the other MC in the group, he's continually doing solo stuff. He's got a solo album that he didn't release. It was produced exclusively by Religion. I don't know if you guys heard of Religion, but he's one of the dopest producers in Vancouver. He's really dope, my boy Hayden. So Niltron is still doing stuff. As far as the group on a whole now, Savage Beats is working with Chin now. Okay. And we're all in contact, and me and Zach Santiago, we're still DJing together. We're doing, mixes. We're also working on some film stuff too. So Zach and I are working on a script.
Okay, so is there anything that you haven't done yet that you want to do next? Do you still produce?
I don't still produce. That makes me a little sad sometimes. Making the beats makes me a little sad that I don't do that anymore. I can't write graffiti. I never could. But then again, when your friends are the AA crew, Dedo, Z-Lock, and Virus, you don't really want to touch a pen around them because they're the illest of all time. Yeah, man. I don't really rap too much anymore. DJing is fun, and I do edits and stuff, so the production stuff comes in, it's just basically still working with arts and creative stuff at all times, working on some visual stuff now, like you guys, we can do it all. Doesn't matter.
Are we gonna get a Mad Child and Flipout sequel to we gonna get What the Hell again, or what? What's gonna happen?
Oh man, you bring up What the Hell around Mad Child, he might punch you. No, he's cool with it. Mad Child's actually doing some solo stuff now, I heard, so that's cool. We did a reunion type of thing, but it was so long ago that it was like in the 90s. So we did What the Hell in 93. And that was with Roger Swan too. Roger was a big part of that. That was kind of Roger's beginning in really having like a solid job at a studio. I've worked with Mad Child on and off on some Swollen projects. I don't know. He doesn't need me for anything. You know what I mean? Like, what does he need me for? He's got a label. He's got a rap group. He's got everything. So I still see him. He's a cool dude. He's been through a lot of late in the last few years. It's good to see him pull through all that. Prev's out there doing his thing too. Of course, I battled Prev in '96, and I won. Remember that, Prev? I'm just kidding. So long ago. Let go of the past. Flip out. I don't know. Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. That was when I was 18.
Well, I just wanted to test you and see if you still had that real sick flow that you're spitting on those tracks like Young Girls.
Young Girls, that was awesome. I'll tell you the real story about that. Young Girls, I was like 17, and Matt Child was not 17. He was a little bit older than me. So that was a real life. Young Girls is some real shit. Oh man, yeah, those are the good old days. We did an X-rated version of that song, which was pretty awesome.
Oh, okay. I mean,
That's on a cassette somewhere. It's on a cassette somewhere.
well, you guys heard it. Once again, it's Josh, HHVtv.com.
Flip out. Los Hermanos Libres, AMP. Peace.